For those who do not know, let me tell you how to send your stories. Just write it down and send it to the given email below. After that, wait for our response.
Disclaimer: to protect the sender's identity and privacy, some information will be disguised. Hopefully, the following story can bring us lessons and entertainment.
Hey everyone! My name is Rena. If you are wondering about my age, I'm currently 18 years old. So, I'm still in high school. Now, I'm going to tell you a horror story when I visit one of my friend's house. Her name is Debbie. So, here's the story. Debbie and I had a plan to play badminton at her house, since her yard was spacious enough. It was sure to be fun to play freely, so we could enjoy running around without worrying about disturbing others. FYI, I invited 3 other friends to play together as well. They are Dio, Rin, and Gopa. There's actually another friend of mine, but he's kind of introvert. So it's hard to get him out, but unless it's for homework purposes. Yeah, it's all good. Moving on to the story, so me, Dio, and Gopa gathered first at Rin's house because Rin's house is the closest to Debbie's. By the way, you might be wondering, why don't we play at the actual badminton court or field? Well, the answer is simple, because we didn't have money. Let's continue. When we all gathered at Rin's house, suddenly my friend Gopa became extremely weak and pale. It feels like he just got poisoned from eating Indian food. We're all worried. Why did he suddenly get sick? He said his back hurt and it felt like something was poking his tongue. Oh God, what kind of illness was that? Then Dio suddenly said, should we cancel the badminton game? Both me and Rin felt a bit disappointed because we're really excited to smash back and forth. But what can we do? Seeing Gopa in pain made us feel sorry for him. However, Gopa suddenly said, it's okay, I can handle it. I'm just not in my best condition. When Gopa said that, my enthusiasm returned. So, we didn't have to cancel the game after all, even though Dio was still worried about him. Well, never mind, he'll be just fine. Eventually, we all went to Debbie's house, each riding our own motorcycle. We took a shortcut to her house because we were a bit afraid of encountering Optimum Prime on the main road. Then, when we were passing through the shortcut, I was shook to the core because we passed by a cemetery. Holy cow! It became a bit eerie, but thankfully, there were 4 of us. So, because I had my friends around, it was easier to distract myself from the fear. Long story short, we had arrived at Debbie's house. But for some reason, as soon as we entered Debbie's house, both Rin and I got a goosebump, except for Gopa and Dio. I forgot to mention that my friend Rin can see supernatural things. She would be a perfect fit as a member of Ghostbuster. Anyway, we went in and sat on the sofa. Then Debbie's mom gave us drinks. But I felt like she didn't really like us being there, especially Rin's present. Why did I assume that? Because Debbie's mom gave Rin such a sarcastic look when she saw her. But maybe it's just me overreacting. And after drinks, we played in Debbie's yard. There's a huge tree there. I don't know what kind of tree it is, but it's big. And this tree is surrounded by black, white, and red strings. They say it's called Tree Datu Trust, which is a thing for her religion, Hinduism. I was so curious and nosy about this tree, so I just too furiously approach it. I look up and down, then suddenly I got a goosebump. All of a sudden, my vision blurred away. I only saw a fleeting black shadow passing by. Is it a ninja? I woke up and found myself on the sofa. My body felt so weak. I think I passed out. But I don't know what actually happened. And while I was still lying on the sofa, my other friends were playing in the yard. Seriously, my energy was completely drained. It felt like this house was upside down, as if my head was on my feet. But hey, I'm not a Spider-Man. So this situation made me feel sick even more. FYI, the sofa was facing the window. And from the window, I could see the tree that I tried to approach earlier. And damn, what a duck! I got shocked from the side of the tree. Debbie's mom was slicing her own hand. Moreover, she stuck her tongue out, which it was super long, just like Orochimaru. Then suddenly, she turned around to me and I was screaming and ran out of the house looking for Debbie. Oddly enough, when I looked at the tree again, Debbie's mom was gone. I asked Debbie, "Deb, where's your mom?" Debbie seemed confused because I suddenly asked about her mom's whereabouts. Then Debbie replied with hesitation, "Huh? My mom's not even at home." What? I was really shocked because I thought she had served us drinks earlier. Wasn't it your mom who served us drinks earlier? I asked Debbie until I broke into a cold sweat, and Debbie's response was just a puzzled look. Strangely enough, the others laughed, seeing me confused. Instead of helping me to calm down and explain what happened, they just kept laughing. And it's only Rin that didn't laugh. Rin explained that when I first entered Debbie's house, I went straight to that big tree and stared at it blankly. Then I passed out and was placed on the sofa. Goodness, was it a dream all along when I saw Debbie's mom serving us a drink? My head suddenly started spinning again. Rin immediately accompanied me to another sofa, while the others continued playing. On the sofa, I wanted to talk about what I saw, but Rin directly told me to stay quiet because I was being watched. Oh my god, watch? It's okay if it's Jungkook from BTS, but being watched by what I saw earlier? Not cool. Honestly, I got chills and just wanted to go home. I couldn't handle it anymore. I started crying, but Rin said, "Be quiet, Ran. Don't cry, or it will possess you." Hearing that, instead of calming down, I cried even harder. I was so anxious that I screamed, challenging it. "Come out here and show yourself. Don't make me like this." Rin immediately slapped my head. Jeez, it hurt so much. Upon investigation, Rin slapped my head because I was regaining consciousness, not possessed. So Rin was afraid I might attract them even more. When I screamed like that, Dio and Gopak quickly rushed in. Looking scared, I didn't know what's going on, but they seemed afraid, which made me even dizzier. What's going on now? They say Debbie disappeared when she went to fetch a ball near the shrine, and she hasn't come back yet. When things were chaotic, Debbie and her mom appeared out of nowhere, entering the house, and this time it wasn't a dream or hallucination. At the moment, only I was staring at Debbie's mom in astonishment because she looked exactly like the one in my dream when she served us drinks. FYI, I was the only one seeing Debbie's mom for the first time, so the others act normally towards her, except Rin. Rin was staring at Debbie's mom for a really long time. Honestly, I don't really want to know about it, but four of us were confused as to why we were neglected. So we went home because we felt something was a bit off. Well, coincidentally, it was already 7:30 in the evening, so we decided to go home through the main road, avoiding anything strange if we took the shortcut. By the way, we didn't go straight to our respective homes. Instead, we went to Rin's house first to stay there for a while and sort of get blessed by Rin's dad. But I didn't join in. I just watched silently and prayed by myself. After that, Rin's dad told us the main point was to keep us safe from whatever it was from Debbie's house. And since that incident, the four of us have never visited Debbie's house again. But we asked her to come to Rin's house instead, where we can hang out together. That incident happened in December 2023. It's been 3 months now without any disturbance or anything happening afterwards. We also didn't dare to ask Debbie directly. We all chose to stay silent for the sake of our friendship. My advice to those of you who haven't visited someone else's house or friend's house, at least find out the background first and please behave yourself. Don't just barge in and act recklessly. And remember, we should seek protection from God against any supernatural disturbance. So, bye-bye.
Interesting. So, Are you sure you are watching this alone? Should you like this video, leave a like, comment, and subscribe to Spill the Beans channel.